In 2018, one of the best batsmen alive was told by his doctor his food was destroying his bones. Not a bad run of form. His diet. He changed what he ate within days. And plays elite international cricket even today. But that story is just the beginning, because the real question isn't what cricketers eat. It's why, how it shifts across formats, and what it does to their brain mid-match. Cricket has a nutrition problem almost no other sport has to deal with. In football, every outfield player runs roughly the same distance. But cricket puts 11 players on the same team doing completely different physical jobs, on the same day, in the same dressing room. A fast bowler covers up to 15 kilometers in a single test day. Every delivery, explosive power then hard deceleration. Their nutrition is built around power and joint recovery. A wicketkeeper squats 300 to 600 times across that same day. Collagen foods, bone broth, eggs, vitamin C, are prescribed just to keep those joints functional by day 5. The opener, 8 hours cognitive focus before facing a ball. A 2% drop in hydration measurably reduces reaction time. 2%, less than 1 bottle of water. 11 players, 11 different nutrition plans. 3 players, completely different diets. All 3 produced elite, consistent careers. Here's what connects them. This is the bone story. His doctor confirmed the high meat intake had triggered a stomach acid crisis, and his body was pulling calcium from his spine to compensate. He went plant-based almost immediately. Same meal, almost every day. Boiled, steamed, no masala, no sugar. Salt, pepper, lime. He said he could eat the same thing for 6 months without issue. That is removing decision fatigue entirely, so his brain defaults to the right choice under any pressure, in any country, at any hour. The complete opposite. No chef, no protocol. Farm food from ranchi, dal, rice, vegetables, milk. The same foods his whole life, never deviated. No complexity needed when consistency is already built in. Still one of the most explosive athletes Indian cricket produced, playing professionally at 39. Arrived in international cricket lacking the power his all-rounder role demanded. Went into a deliberate caloric surplus, high protein, structured eating, built the physique you see now. Then maintained that new baseline. Different plates, same principle, a system they never broke. Most cricket nutrition content talks about muscles. Nobody talks about the brain, where most matches are actually decided. 90% of your body's serotonin is produced in your gut. Serotonin controls focus, mood, and decision-making under pressure. When a player's gut is damaged from weeks of tour food, their gut stops producing serotonin efficiently. That player isn't just uncomfortable. They are chemically less capable of sharp decisions at the crease. IPL franchise nutritionists manage this on the road. Curd, yogurt, dal, fermented foods. These feed the gut microbiome and maintain cognitive edge across a long series. Sleep. A study of 40 professional cricketers found average in-season sleep quality was just 3.4 out of 5. Lower sleep scores linked directly to higher injury rates and slower reaction times. The food they ate at dinner was connected to whether they could track a 140 km/h delivery the next morning. The banana at the fall of a wicket hits the bloodstream in 30 minutes. Timed exactly. The drink in the bottle, a custom electrolyte solution, sodium, potassium, magnesium, calibrated to each player's personal sweat rate, which they actually measure. Training is easy to be consistent with, it's scheduled. Food is every 3 hours, in every city, every country, under every kind of pressure. Kohli put it directly, you can go to the gym and work hard. But with food, it is very different. Players carry protein bars, dates, almonds, electrolyte sachets. Not because they're hungry, because hunger plus inconvenience equals a bad decision. The most consistent players eat the most boring food. Not the most expensive, not the most optimized, the most boring. The system doesn't stay identical across every format. The food stays consistent. The volume and timing shift with the demand. T20, 3 hours. The pre-match meal does almost all the work. One fast-acting carb during play. ODIs 6 to 8 hours. The interval snack becomes decisive. Skip it and your second session slows measurably. Test, 5 days. The diet replans every 24 hours. Heavy bowling day requires carb loading the night before. Fielding day needs lighter carbs. Batting day demands slow release energy and cognitive fuel. The franchise nutritionist is recalibrating daily for 5 days straight. Off-season, the system shifts into a recovery phase. Slightly higher calories, more flexibility, foods that support muscle building not match performance. This is periodized nutrition. Even cheat meals are periodized. Planned. Then the system resets. Coley's precision. Dhoni's simplicity. Hardik's transformation. 3 different plates. One principle, a system they never broke. Get 4 things right, consistently, across every format and every condition. Enough protein spread across the day, carbohydrates timed to workload, real hydration with electrolytes, and a pre-match meal 3 hours before play. Everything else is fine-tuning until those 4 are automatic.